What is JP's surname? Pringle. Justin Pringle. Justin Pringle.
Adam and Pringle.
Happy? Are we live? Are we live there? Yeah, we live.
We live and alive at Rosemead Cricket Ground. An exhibition game between Primrose 11 and United 11. This is a rivalry that's been going on for centuries. But today, the youth are having a bit of fun here at the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball tournament. I think it's the guy's name is Adam Tomlinson. He's batting. Shahid Abada is the bowler from the Wynberg end. And still no score on the board. Is that the first run? Yep, definitely. It's the first run of the third ball of the over. So it is United Cricket Club up against Primrose at Rosemead, the home of Primrose Cricket Ground in the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball tournament. It's the first of its kind in the Western Cape. And I think after this will be the under 16 tournament as well as the first of the 18 finals in the West. The one that we are watching at the moment, this game is an exhibition game between Primrose 11 and, of course, Altius United. And once again, Shahid Abada in from the Wynberg end, and he's going to bowl to Justin Pringle, affectionately known as JP. Let's see what the big man can do. Oh, through the covers, backward of point, and that is 4 runs to Justin Pringle. And he just got half a bat to it. This boy's a serious talent. He can really hit the ball a mile. So if you've just tuned in, I think this is live streamed on YouTube or wherever you may be. Come down to Rosemead. It's happening here. And we have a young lady next to us. What is her name? Kauthar is a bit scam. And Justin Pringle goes big. Oh, that's a drop catch on the boundary, but a brilliant effort, an absolutely fantastic effort. And there's only 1 run to it. Who's the fielder there? It reminded me of myself about 114 years ago. What a great effort on the boundary, but a brilliant with one hand, but absolutely fantastic effort. Yes, that's the end of the over. They're bowling from the same side. I don't understand this 100 ball stuff. It's very confusing. But the cricket's not confusing. The way they go about the playing conditions, that's a bit confusing. Yeah, but it's fun. There's nothing wrong with that here at the Rosemead Cricket Ground, the home of Primrose Cricket Club. And the new bowler is, I think that's Abada's gone. Who's the new bowler? Kieran Kenny. Oh yes, this young man made his debut for Western Province about a few weeks ago. Decent bowler, right arm over the wicket probably. And he's going to bowl to young Tomlinson. Tomlinson's got 1 off 3, and it's Kieran Kenny in from the Wynberg end. Shot through the covers, and that it seems like another 4 bucks. These guys are playing with that's a pink ball. So it's like the day-night cricket test that's happening between Australia and England at the moment. It's klomp different color ball. Een van die bagger ball pace ook wys. But we'll take it as it comes. Kauthar is the lady next to me, and she's the score. Are you the scorekeeper, Kauthar? Kauthar is the scorekeeper. Which team do you support, Kauthar?
I don't know.
Kauthar don't support the team. She's got a one-sided coin. She don't worry in supporting the team. So it's Kieran Kenny back into Tomlinson, who's just hit a boundary in the exhibition game. Primrose Cricket Club invitation versus Altius United Cricket Club invitation here at the Awqaf 100 ball tournament at Rosemead. What's happening there? Who's coming in? the one batsman going off. Why is he retired? Now he's getting another bat. He's getting another bat. Don't know what's wrong with that. They say it's a Mati Planky. He needs something more decent and solid. Strolling back to the wicket. That is young Tomlinson. And I see, of course, the Ottomans people on the left-hand side with all the Malamed umbrellas. They say if you got medical aid, Nazmi, medical aid, you can get an umbrella with your medical aid card. So the Ottomans people on our left-hand side, fantastic bunch of human beings, and they always entertain well. Oh, there's a chance for a run-out. Unfortunately, Justin Pringle made his ground, and the score remains on 10 without loss, 1.1 overs. Tomlinson in front of the wicket, up against Kenny, and Pringle is the other batsman, the left-hander. Kenny steaming in from the Weinberg end. What's Tomlinson going to do? Oh, beaten down, all hands. Wicket keeper's got the ball, and the score remains the same. Still 10 for no off 1.3 overs. It's an absolutely gorgeous day at Rosemead. Walaikum salam, how are you? Alhamdulillah, there's a young man greeting me there. The kinders is mooi gemaniet nowadays. They know how to greet. Again, once again, Kenny in. Square of the wicket. That looks like another boundary. 4 runs. That's 14 for no off 1.4. Another 4 for Kenny, for Tomlinson off Kenny. This Kenny played in the Western Province team a few weeks ago. Nazmi. This is a decent cricketer. I like him. Good bowler and all that. Scouts, are you going to mu'alima in cricket? She's going to become a mu'alima in scoring, she says. And of course, Shahid Abada, he's playing today. He's a bietjie baie stout hy klonk, but he's a decent cricketer. Baie gorrelose klonk ook die Shahid Abada, but I love him very much. Decent boy. Starry Jaffa is the new bowler, and the fielders. Salih Jaffa, the fielders are giving me the names. I don't know who the name of the fielder is. He's now Dr. Google here for today. He's giving us all the names. Maar hy klonk 'n bietjie water hier daar so. And now it's Justin Pringle on strike. We'll see what he's going to do. Hy bowler kom ook maar ver vanaand af, hy het baie oxygen in sy tank for that long run up. We'll see what the bowler can do up against Justin Pringle, affectionately known as Big JP, the man in the middle. Ah, that's a dot ball. Beautiful. Oh, unfortunately, not a dot ball. It's a wide, and of course, in this form of the competition, the wide do not get re-bowled, nor the no ball, but it accounts for 2 runs. So you can't afford them no balls into goed te bowl. Yes, wide and no ball is 2 runs, but the ball do not get re-bowled. Once again, Jaffa in to Pringle. What's Pringle going to do with this one? Just hoiks it over the boundary, and that is another 4. And that takes the score of Primrose Invitation to 16 off, actually 20 off 2.1 overs. And young Jaffa is the man in from the Cape Town end. We can, because got a klom ends here, we can see Rondebosch, Claremont, Woodstock, Salt River, but we'll use Cape Town. That's much cheaper. Once again, Jaffa in to Pringle. What's Pringle doing with this ball? Just plays the square of the wicket, and he gets a single. This is merely bragging rights that's happening here in the middle, and I don't think it's a full-strength teams of Primrose or United, some second team and third team players that get the opportunity to showcase their talents here at Rosemead Cricket Ground, the home of Primrose Cricket Club. Nazmi says the number 15 looks a bit like Nazmi, so we'll leave it at that. We won't go into further detail because then there's going to be too much information. Yeah, it's the Awqaf 100 ball tournament, Awqaf South Africa 100 ball cricket tournament, under 16 and under 18. After this game, the invitation between Primrose and Altius is the under-16 final, but it is young Jaffa into Tomlinson. Oh, he's going big. It's a catch. Is it beautifully taken? That's an absolute screamer. There was snow on that one when it came down, and that's a fantastic catch taken on the fine leg boundary by Muhammad Google. I don't know his name because he gives the name of the other players. So that was a beautifully taken catch. Wanza. The fielder's name is Wanza. I sound as a car. Okay. Wanza took that catch. It's a beautifully taken catch. And that's 1 wicket down. 1 wicket down for Primrose. And they are now 21 for 1 of 2.2. And where is the organizer? Wat is die organizer se naam? Butafarit. He's supposed to bring some water here. Ons raak ook mos dors hier so in die commentary. Mr. Organizer. Ons klop gou 'n bietjie aan vir water kan hulle. Marwan Wanza. He wasn't wondering about that one. It was a beautifully taken catch. And the new batsman in for Primrose. We're just waiting for the technicians at the back to change the name. But the wicket belongs to Jaffa, and Wanza took a fantastic catch. If I was him, I will walk off the field now because his job is done. That was a beautifully taken catch. There was snow on that one as it came down. So it's all happening at the Primrose cricket ground here in Rosemead. Primrose invitation up against Altius United invitation in an exhibition game, 100 ball tournament at Rosemead. Jaffa into the new batsman. That's dot ball fielded by the bowler as well. So that's the end of the over. Alhamdulillah, we must say shukran to Nazmi. He's the man. He just brought some water. And now we can continue talking. For now, the water will be fine. Farid will look after lunch. And if Farid don't bring the lunch, I'll just walk over to the Ottomans people. Because they means it's organized. That's me. They Ottomans is organized. Now you can't take it away from Ottomans. Those Ottoman people are fantastic. So who's going to be the new bowler? Streaming in against Lucan from the Cape Town end. Plays it into the covers, no run. Score stays 21 for 1 of 2.4. Primrose Cricket Club invitation team up against Altius United Cricket Club invitation team. And of course, we have a man standing close by to us. I would like to get him to the microphone. He needs no introduction. He's the ex-president of Western Province Cricket Association and of course the ex-president of Cricket South Africa, walking his dog here and spending some time at the cricket. Mr. Beresford Williams. Good morning, Mr. Williams, and how are you, sir?
Very well, Shafiq. Good morning to all your listeners and the viewers. And it's just great to be here at Rosemead, the Awqaf Primrose Youth Tournament.
Fantastic. And the one thing I always shudder to think about, how do you put a thing like this together, Mr. Williams? This is a lot of work.
I think credit must go to Awqaf and the Primrose Committee. Mikhail, indeed a good leader, hard-working leader, and his team has put in the hard yards, and I must say shukran to them for the great work, and it's an amazing tournament.
Fantastic. We also have the under-16 final after this, but let's first see Lucan batting. Oh, Lucan has gone big. Is it going to be a maximum? Let's see what the umpires say. Yes, that is $6. Straight down, right in front of the sky screen. The ball has been played. Mr. Williams is walking his young dog here, Stormy, and he's on his way. But we first want a last word from Mr. Williams, the previous president of Cricket South Africa and Western Province Cricket Association.
And it's just wonderful to see our wonderful youth, our young cricketers, lots of talent, lots of exciting cricket. I'd like to encourage everyone to come down and watch the finals. We have an exhibition game. It's good to see Altius United and Awqaf Primrose playing. But I would like to encourage everyone to come down to Rosemead to watch the finals later this afternoon. It's going to be big. It's going to be great cricket. Thank you.
Thank you much, Thank you very much, Mr. Beresford Williams. It's always nice to have the celebrities in our midst. Once again, it is Galant into Lucan. Wrapped on the pads, there's an appeal. Nope, umpire turns it down. Appeal is being turned down by the umpire. So the score remains the same at 27 for 1 off 4. So it's all happening here at the Rosemead Cricket Ground, where we have an exhibition game happening at this present moment in time between Primrose Invitation Team up against United Cricket Club. And this rivalry has been coming on for a long time. Here at the Awqaf SA 100 ball youth cricket tournament. After this game will be the under 16 finals. We'll probably find out who the finalist is. I know the one finalist is Primrose. I don't know who they're playing up against. And thereafter will be the playoff. At the same time, on the B field will be the playoff to get into the under 18 final. And at 4:30 this afternoon, inshallah, will be the final of the under 18 tournament. But let's concentrate on what we have at the moment. That young man I know bowling from the Cape Town, from the Wynberg end is Yusuf Keat, and he's going to bowl to Justin Pringle. Pringle facing up. Plays it back into the short cover area. No run. Score remains 27 for 1 or 4.1. Primrose won the toss and elected to bat against Altius United in a beautiful exhibition game here at Rosemead. Keat into Pringle. Oh, Pringle has beautifully taken that short cover. What a beautiful catch. Pringle is gone for 10 off 5. That was a stunning piece of work by one of the Pringle has beautifully taken that short cover. What a beautiful catch. Taking a wicket. Justin into Pringle is gone. Fantastic catch into Pringle. Oh, Pringle has beautifully taken that short cover. What a beautiful catch. Pringle is gone. On the B field is the playoffs for the under 18s. And that, I think, it's Ottomans versus Primrose is on the B field. The winners of the game on the B field will be playing against, I think it's a guy from the team from Tableview. What is the team's name from Tableview again? That's playing in the final of the under 18s. I'm asking the technicians, these guys are supposed to know. Sunningdale, that's a beautiful name, Sunningdale. We also have 2 young ladies here at the table. I think they're cousins. I thought they're coming to the Titi for money. That's normally the game. Okay. So that was the end of Justin Pringle. Yusuf Keat's second ball, picking up a wicket. And we've seen 2 beautiful catches going down in the Primrose innings. United Fields is on fire. Maybe England should come and talk to these guys, because I think the English cricketers have dropped 12 catches that far in the test against Australia. I'm sure that the United boys will do much better than them. Once again, Yusuf Keat in to the new batsman. They're just setting the field, getting ready. Umpires are all set. Keat steaming in to the new batsman. Forward defensive, no runs. I see the gazebo was moving a bit early on, but have they secured it? They have secured the gazebo, otherwise we'll be sitting in the sun. That is Yusuf Keat's third ball, and he yet to concede a run. Yusuf Keat into skippers. Right up over. Another dot ball, short mid-wicket fielding. And Keat is on fire in his over. 4 balls, 4 dot balls, and a wicket. You can't get it better than that. Once again, Yusuf Keat into skippers. Let's see what's happening with this one. Bowls. Another dot ball, and is that a maiden? Let's see if the umpires are going to move. There's always some umpires are showing each other red cards here. Oh, the over's done. And now there's a signal to the scorers for the power play. Very interesting playing conditions here, Nazmi. I don't understand the playing conditions. They didn't give us the playing conditions. But the umpires, as long as they know what's going on. He explained it on the radio. He says, I wasn't, I don't know why he says it was on the radio. I wasn't there. Alhamdulillah. But Farid is a legend. He's brought more water here to make sure we stay hydrated. And is that Galant into skippers? There's a run-out opportunity. Oh, batsman would have been, Lucan would have been out by a mile. Unfortunately, the wicketkeeper didn't grab the ball. It was a solid shy past the stump. So that's a single to the total of Primrose, who is now on 28 for 2 off 5.1. And it's Galant bowling from the Weinberg end into Lucan. And let's see what Lucan is going to do with this next delivery. It's an absolute fabulous day. We must thank God Almighty for giving us beautiful weather in this tournament. And once again, Galant in, run down to third man, and that's a single to the score. So if you've just arrived at Rosemead Cricket Ground, where we are busy with an exhibition game in the Awqaf South Africa 100-ball tournament, and it sounds like very massive excitement happening here on the B field. Once again, Galant in, a dot ball, wicket keepers grabbed it, no run, and he shied at the wicket. Was he in his ground? Umpire says, nope, no stumping, not out, not out. So, score remains the same, 28 for 2, off 5.3. Galant in. It's Gabriel's, not Galant, it's Gabriel's. Yeah, but the Galant is married to the Gabriel's, so it's Amelisia of the Gabriel's into Lucan. But they just sorting out the stumps there. And I see Wanza standing on the boundary. He took a brilliant catch earlier on. Fantastic young Wanza. Just keep it up. We all set, bowler steaming in. Once again, Gabriel's to Lucan. And that's 4 runs down to the fine leg boundary. 4 runs to Primrose off the bowling of Gabriel's. And the score is now 32 for 2 off 5.4 overs. I actually like the idea of more of the youngsters playing in this game. It's not your normal first team guys that is playing on both sides of the teams. There is some experience and some youth on both sides. Once again, young Gabriel's into skippers. Another dot ball. An absolutely beautiful over from Gabriel's, though he only conceded 1 boundary. It is 32 for 2 of 6, still very early days in this game at Rosemead, the home of Primrose Cricket. On the B field at the moment, it is the under-18s of Ottomans. They are up against Primrose under-18. And the winner will go to the under-18 final, which will be the final game of this tournament at 4:30 this afternoon, inshallah. And the winner will be taking on Sunningdale of Tableview. Sunningdale's got a very solid side. But we will see this afternoon. Finals is a different ball game against Shahid Abada in from the Cape Town end. And that is a dot ball. Well fielded by Abada as well. Abada up against Lucan. Lucan's got 6 of 8. And Skipper's got 5 of 7. Abada in, right arm over. Well turned around the corner. And that is a single. Well run by the two batsmen. Score 33 for 2. Off 6.2 here at Rosemead. We would like to take this opportunity, obviously, to thank Mikhail Collier and his team, Farid and everybody involved in the organizing this tournament for putting together a fantastic event. We say shukran to the mummies and daddies as well, coming out in their droves, supporting the kids. That is very important. Once again, Abada into Skippers, left-handed, plays across the line. Is it going to go for a boundary? Yes. That's 4 runs to Skippers. That takes the score to 37 for 2 of 6.3. Shahid Abada operating from the Cape Town end, right arm over. And as we made mention, that these young boys playing and showcasing their talent, they do not want to impress coaches. They want to impress their parents and their families. And I'm glad that the families are here to support these youngsters in their venture. Once again, Shahid Abada is that well fielded on the boundary, and that is a single to the score. Primroses won the toss. Primrose Invitation decided to bat. They are 2 wickets down for 38. So it's Primrose Invitation up against Altius United Invitation. Lucan on strike against Abada. And that's fielded on short mid-wicket. No run, and the score remains the same. That is the end of the over. But of course, with the playing conditions, they can bowl from the same side. The umpires have signaled that it's over. And I think Mr. Wanza will tell us who's going to be the new bowler. Mr. Wanza? Who's the new bowler? Salih Jaffer. Salih Jaffer is the new bowler. And if I'm not wrong, Salih Jaffer played for Strandfontein Cricket Club and is now with United Cricket Club. Salih Jaffer in to Lucan in the invitational game here. Primrose Invitation up against Altius United. Salih in to Skippers, to Lucan, and no runs. Score remains the same. It's quite a festive atmosphere. The weather is playing along. It's just absolutely beautiful. There is, of course, Auntie Hayata's got a tuck shop if you want to buy something to eat. You're never short of food where these festivals are concerned. Once again, Jaffa in. Edge of the bat, ball running down to third man. Is that going to be 2 runs? Yes. Yes, that's 2 runs for Lucan. He now goes to 9 off 11. That's 40 for 2 of 7. Primrose Cricket Club Invitational up against Altius United in an exhibition game here at Rosemead. The final of the under-16 tournament will be happening. The under-16 competition, boys competition, will be happening immediately after this game. And then, of course, we'll have the under-18 final as well. Jaffa into Lucan, right arm over. Once again, thick edge. Down to third man. Sweeper from the covers have to go down to get the ball. And that is another 2 runs to the score of Primrose Invitational. It's Primrose Cricket Club against Altius United Cricket Club. And Kotha is the scorer. Kotha is on song and she's just having a boerewors roll here. She's enjoying herself. No. Oh, we'll get to that now. Once again, Jaffa into Lucan. Straight down the ground to long off. Sweeper. Beautiful return. And there is no run. And of course, young Kotha here in the commentary area. keeping score. It's a birthday today. We say happy birthday to her. How old are you today, Kauthar? She's 19. She looks more like 12 years old. But Mubarak to Kauthar. May Allah Ta'ala grant her all the best, inshallah. Kauthar is a bit scam, but I think for that she needs another Boerenbos roll. Another hoik into the deep from Lucan. Are they going to go for two? Throw coming in from the boundary. Nope, but the batsman has made it safe to the crease. And that is the end of the over. From the one end, of course, the bowling will resume from the other side. I must say these teams got nice outfits. Nice colorful outfits. And of course, the gentleman here on my left-hand side, Butahimi, an umpire for many a year, a true servant of the game, the man that's everywhere, and I really have the greatest love for him. Of course, we have Mikhail Collier here as well. Write it down. Write it down. And the new bowler, who's the new bowler there, Kauthar? The man has got white hair. What's it? It can't be older than me. I've got no hair. What is his name? Basadin, steaming in from the Weinberg in to Lucan. Runs it into the covers. Wow, what a cheeky single, and he gets away with it. Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful running there between the wickets of Lucan and Skippers. Basadin again from the Weinberg end. Is he into Lucan? Let's see what he's going to do with the next delivery. Once again, Basadin in from the Weinberg end. Oh, Lucan just turns that one around the corner, and that is another boundary, 4 runs. It was a 4 the minute it came off the bat. Beautiful struck, and he just glided it around the corner. Fantastic boundary for Lucan, and he's on 14 of 16 deliveries. Is that Skippers batting? Skippers is the left-hander. Skippers is the left-hander. And that's a boundary for Skippers. Skippers has got 14 of 10. Lucan 14 of 16. Basadin into Skippers. Dead ball. I think he lost his rhythm before he got to the stumps. Maybe he should watch some Michael Jackson videos to get his rhythm back. In the attack, Basadin to Skippers. Skippers go over the boundary. What a beautiful shot. Another 4 runs over the cover boundary. Just hoiked it over the cover fielder's head. That's a beautiful shot, well anticipated. And this partnership between Lucan and Skippers is now growing. They are really doing their team proud. And once again, it's going to be Basadin up against Skippers. Skippers, left-handed batsman of Primrose. And that's a dot ball. Fielded at short mid-wicket. Score remains the same. And that is 53 for 2. That's 53 for 2 of 8.3 overs. Once again, Basadin. That's a dead ball. He's lost the ball there. And of course, a man that needs no introduction. He's been with youth cricket for as long as I can remember. Haji Muhammad Bafkins. He is everywhere where there is cricket. A man of the moment. Another dot ball. Now he's actually caught behind. Beautifully taken catch. What happened to Haji Bafkins? He's running away from the microphone. That's a wicket down. Remember for Basadin. Haji Muhammad Bafkins. He is everywhere everywhere where it's all happening here. A man of the moment. Invitational. Another game. Dot ball. Now it's actually up against Altius United. Haji Muhammad Bafkans, are you enjoying the game? There's some good news that just came out now from the tournament of Western Province. Boys is playing, I think in Potchefstroom. They're playing in Potchefstroom. Mikael Prince has just scored 100. Mikael Prince from Ottomans has just reached 100 in that game. And the Ottomans people can be very proud of him. Great achievement. And he is still at the wicket. He's not out yet. So Mikael Prince just scored 100 in the tournament in Potchefstroom for Western Province. We wish the boys well out there. The next bowler. What is the next bowler's name? It is going to be... The new batsman is the captain for this game, Zaim Najjar. He is the son of Murti Najjar. He is the captain for this game, and he's going to face... Is that Ismail Haland? Okay, and he's going to face Ismail Haland coming from the Weinberg end. That is the son of Ahmad Haland, the grandson of Ismail, the voice Haland. He is into Zaim Najjar. Najjar turns it around the corner on the leg side, and that is a single. Primrose now 54 for 3 against Altius United. In this exhibition game here at Rosemead. Hy's 'n gevaarlike groot camera wat Nazmeet is hy voor. Once again, Galant into Lucan. Oh! He got a thick edge to it, and the ball is flying where there was supposed to have been slips, and that's 4 runs to Primrose Cricket Club Invitational. We must say thank you to Mikael and his team. The AWQAFSA 100 Youth Cricket Tournament here at Rosemead Cricket Ground, the home of Primrose Cricket Club. Young Galant in to Lucan. Let's see who's going to win the battle of this ball. Oh, another edge. Beautifully fielded on the boundary. Well scooped and swept. And the return is fantastic. So, single to the score. And it's 59 for 3 of 9.2 overs. So what's the birthday girl? What's happening tonight? Is mommy and daddy them going to spoil you? They are going to spoil her. She's not going to say how they're going to spoil her. It's Kauthar, the school lady's birthday. Alhamdulillah. Zaim Najjar turning it around the corner on the leg side, and that another single. She says she is 19 years old. She looks like 12. She looks like 12 years old. So she needs another burger. But now, Nazmi, the titi asugi na wali titi ka burger. Definitely. Galant into Lucan. Glides it down to third man. Is there a chance for a second run? Are they coming back for the second? Yes. Well run there, Lucan and Najjar. That's another 2 runs for Primrose Cricket Club up against Altius United in an exhibition game here at Rosemead. The Awqaf South Africa 100-ball youth cricket tournament. The battle on the B field is between Ottomans and Primrose, and the winner there will be taking on Sunningdale in the final at 4:30. I would maybe at the change of this innings, we will get the scores there and just give that scores to our, to everybody sitting here. I see Mr. Salim Jatim has also just arrived here from Ottomans at the ground. Shamil Jatim, one of the executive members of the Ottomans Cricket Club. We will just wait for the name of the new bowler to come onto the screen. Well played there by Najjar. Yeah. In the playoff on the B field at the present moment in time, it's Primrose batting in the playoff for the right to play in the final of the under-18 competition, which is happening at 4:30 this afternoon. Once again, bowler into Najjar. Najjar's clean bowled. The captain, Najjar's gone. Played it onto his thumbs. So on the B field, Primrose and Ottomans locking horns. Primrose's 59 for 6 of the under 75 balls. The winner in that competition, which will go on at 4:30 this afternoon at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. Into Najjar. And of course, the game we're talking about is Zaim Najjar just playing that under 18 onto his stumps. And that's another wicket down of competition, Primrose, which happening at 4:30 this and the score is now 62. Once again for bowler into Najjar. In the exit, he was clean bowled. He was clean bowled by Kenny. And there's a new batsman in. The new batsman is Imad Sparks. Let us see if we can make the sparks fly here at Rosmead. Salam, alhamdulillah. You all right? Yeah, shukran. Shukran. It's Imad Sparks. He is on strike at the moment and he's up against Kieron Kenny from the Cape Town end. And beautifully played. Ball pitched up to him. There's nothing he could do but play a forward defensive. So the score is 62 for 4. Sparks and Lucan in front of the wicket. Sparks' second ball is about to face. Lucan has got 21 off 19. He's scoring just quicker than the runner ball here in the game between Primrose and Altius invitation teams. Woo, that was an absolute screamer. And short ball just flew past his head. And as we could see, the umpire showing one above shoulder height, one for the over. That was a vicious delivery from Kenny. Let's see how Sparks is going to deal with the third one. Is Kenny softening him up? Can Sparks rise to the occasion? Beautifully turned around the corner by Sparks. Are they going to go for 2? Nope. Too tight to call. It's only a single. So the game preceding this one that's on the A field at the moment will be the under-16 final. Maybe we can just ask the organizers if they can let us know who the two teams. I know the one team is Primrose because they beat Fishhook before this one. So it will be Primrose up against Durbanville in the final in the under-16 age group. That was Lucan playing cross the line into the covers. And that's another single to the total of Primrose. That's all happening here at Rosmead. It's fantastic to see people coming out in their droves, supporting the young men. honing their skills, and it's a fantastic family environment. Kenny into the attack to Sparks, and that is no run. Score remains the same on 64 for 4 in this exhibition game. Primrose Cricket Club Invitational up against Altius United Cricket Club Invitational here at Rosmead. Once again, Kenny in, and that's square of the wicket, and that is 4 runs to Sparks. Beautiful shot through the covers. Just leaned back and stroked it elegantly through the covers for 4. There was no cover on the cover boundary, so it just rolled over the rope, and that's another 4 runs to the total of Primrose Invitational here at Rosmead. Once again, Kenny in. Oh, he's beaten Sparks all hands down. Ball dropped just short of the wicket keeper, but that was a fantastic delivery. I must say, this young Kenny's got some serious gas on him, and as he grows older, I'm sure he's going to become an even better force as far as cricket is concerned. Kenny into Sparks, down the leg. Is that a leg by? Is it a wide? Nope, you got a bat to it. Umpire's not signaling anything, so he got a bat to that one. And of course, is that the end of the over? That is indeed the end of the over. It's Lucan and Sparks in front of the wicket. Lucan has got 22 of 21 balls, scoring at a fraction of just quicker than the runner ball. Sparks 6 of 7. The total, Primrose won the toss, elected to bat. They are on 69 for 4 in the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth cricket tournament invitational game here at the Rosmead A ground. On the B field, as we know, is the eliminator, where Primrose is taking on Ottomans, and the winner will then lock horns with Sunningdale at 4:30 this afternoon. That's another shot down the ground, and that is a single. Scores trickling along. And young Farid, I'm always happy to see him because he brings lunches. Beautifully played by Lucan into the covers. Are they going to attempt? Nope, they're definitely not attempting a second run. Score remains the same, 70 for 4. And of course, the lunches is the compliments of Frying Nemo, Kromboom Road. We say shukran to Noor Hendricks for that. That's a small deal scoop from Lucan, and he gets a boundary. Wow, how cheeky is that? Of Gabriel's. That was real cheeky, so to call it shukran. The deal scoop. But that was a short one, but he got away with it. And that it's named after the Sri Lankan batsman. That's a small deal scoop. Dilshan. He started the deal scoop. And that's 4 runs, and the score's gone on to 74 for 4. Primrose Cricket Club is the host of this tournament. Ah, there's a court behind, beautifully taken. And once again, another wicket going down, 74 for 5. But we've just received some lovely lunch here. It is the compliments, Primrose Cricket Club. Hendricks is the Frying Nemo in
of this
Kromboom Road.
tournament.
So please, kan hulle asseblief min fadlik support him, Noor Hendricks of Frying Nemo of Kromboom Road. Die manne gee lekker vis hierso. Alhamdulillah. But that's another wicket down. That is Sparks. He's let the sparks fly a little bit early on, but unfortunately his flame is out now. He's back in the pavilion, and the score is 74 for 5. As United is putting the pressure on Primrose in this exhibition game at Rosby, the home of Primrose Cricket Ground. And on the B field, as I've mentioned earlier on, I do not know what the score is at the present moment. It is 89 for 6. That is Primrose batting first, 89 for 6, 5 balls left. The winner goes into the final in the under 18 age category up against Sunningdale at 4:30 this afternoon, inshallah. Once again, Gabriel's from the Weinberg end. Beautiful delivery. Absolute stunning delivery. That's a dot ball. Is the umpire signaling the end of the over? Yes, indeed they are. I must once again say it's a fantastic day for cricket. And this is obviously the last tournament of its kind for this year. Everybody's going on a well-deserved break. And the club cricket will resume again on the 15th of January, inshallah. That's the club cricket. And the batsman's name is? Okay, it's Lucan still. Oh. Okay, is that young Shahid Abada back into the attack? Let me see. Yeah, that's Shahid Abada. Back into attack. Right arm over. Is that another dot ball? Oh, it's a misfield. That's a misfield. And that's a single. Who's the new batsman? So it's both Lucans are at the wicket. It's a family affair. Both brothers at the wicket. Shahid Abada bowling to young Lucan. Gathered by the wicket keeper. Back into the hands of Abada. Dot ball. Let's see what Abada can do with the next one. Can he dethrone the batsman? Oh, he's flighted it up. That's a chance. Oh, yes. Caught in the deep. Wicket for Abada. One of the Lucan boys is gone. And that's another wicket going down. There's a legend walking towards the commentary area. He's affectionately known as Q. But we know him as Qasim Adams. And he's walking here with his wife, Mariam, as well. And they are gracing, making their presence felt here at the festival, the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball tournament. Assalamu alaikum, Qasim, and how are you?
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, yourself, Uncle Shafiq.
Alhamdulillah, can't complain. Nice to see you bringing the family out here. I like the top, showing a lot of skin, nothing wrong with that. The biceps are showing. How's things going with you and the family?
The family's getting big. We all good, alhamdulillah. Just getting time away from the game, not being on the field. So just watching the game finish, and then we're off to the show. We got date night tonight with me and my wife, so yeah.
Qasim, that's too much information, but we say shukran very much. Mariam is blushing on the other side. It's date night for Qasim, and I'm glad that families come out to support the cricket here. Ottomans need 94 to win to go into the final this afternoon. Once again, Shahid Abada in the attack. He's just taken a wicket. Score has now gone on to 76 for 5. Oh, I must say Mubarak as well to your nephew. He's just scored 100 for Western Province in the tournament in Portugal. Fantastic in the Coke Week. I'm sure your sister must be very proud, Qasim.
Yeah, she is. I think we're all very proud of him. We've seen all the hard work he's put in. I think I've had a bigger celebration than them all when I was standing over there. I was watching it live. She's not here now. And then, yeah, he got to 100, and I think I gave the biggest cheer of the day. I think they could have heard all the way in Potchefstroom. So, yeah, it's good. Obviously, after the first day disappointment, we got a first baller. And I suppose that's what makes you a good cricketer, if you can come back from those disappointments.
Yeah, shukran for that, Qasim. And we say congratulations and slama to Mariam Prince. She is the mom. Fatima, she is the mum of young Prince that scored 100. Mariam is the wife of Qasim Adams. She is the one that we were blushing about earlier on. I'm glad to see the families out in their droves and enjoying the cricket. That must be Yusuf Keat. There's some of these youngsters that I know pretty well. Yusuf Keat, bowling from the Cape Town end. Let's see what he can do. Keat into the attack. Still got a bit of pace for a young man there. And the dot ball score remains 76 for 5. So it will be Ottomans that need to get 94 runs in the eliminator to be able to tackle Sunningdale at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon in the under-18 finals. May the best team win. Once again, Keat into the attack. Cross bat there, single. I'm sure that's only one single into the deep. And of course, another umpire making his presence felt here, Abu Bakr Meyer, strutting around his stuff with his young lady. I think he's coming to support the other umpires. Other Pringle is on Justin Pringle's brother, the younger brother. He's on strike at the moment. And it's Yusuf Keat into Pringle. Beautiful delivery. Back of a length. Beaten all hands down. Scores remain exactly the same. It's going to be massive on the B field to know exactly who's going in for the showpiece final, which will be happening at 4:30. That will be the boys under 18 final, but under 16 final will be happening immediately after this exhibition game. Once again, Keat into, is it into Sparks? Into the covers, no run. We have to again say shukran for the lunches with the compliments of Noor Hendricks, of Frying Nemo. They are in Kromboom Road. Once again, Keat in. Is that a wide? Yes. Batsman left the ball, and that's another wide. And of course, as we mentioned earlier on, wides is 2 runs, as well as no balls is 2 runs. But they do not get rebowled. Otherwise, gaat ons heel dag hier wees tot morgenoggend. We make the tahajjud here as well. But the game is, and of course, the M&R of the umpires is also present here at the game. Mr. Shamil Isaacs, he's keeping tabs on the boys, making sure that they're doing their jobs to precision, as Western Province Cricket Umpires Association always do. And that's another dot ball for United here up against Primrose in the exhibition game. Once again, Yusuf Keat. Let's see what he can do with this delivery. Oh, run out attempt. Unfortunately, that would have been gone for all money. Batsman had a shy at the wicket. Bowler had a shy at the wicket. Oh, the fielder had a shy at the wicket. It was the fielder. Unfortunately, missed the stumps by a mile. Once again, Yusuf Keat into the attack. There's an appeal. Nope. Scores remain the same. 79 for 6. Primrose Invitational up against Altius United here at the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth tournament. Yusuf Keet again. Is that another dot ball? Ah, it's a cheeky single. Ooh, another shy at the wicket by Shahid Abada, unfortunately. Primrose gets away with that. That was a very, very cheeky run. But if you get away with it, you get away with it. It's the nature of the game. That's the nature of the beast, they say. It is how it is. Keat again. Into the attack. Another short single. Fumble in the outfield. Batsman threw very comfortably. That's the end of the over. I think there's one over left. Kauthar, am I right? So how many balls do they bowl? How many overs? It's just a 20 over fine, 20 overs. Oh, this is not a 100 ball game. Okay. Kauthar is the champion here. It's a birthday. It's a crown birthday. She knows exactly what's going on. So it's 20 overs of 5 balls each. That makes it 100. Am I right, Kauthar? She's smart for a 19-year-old. And it's a birthday on top of it. Abada in from the Wynberg end. Dot ball. Scores stay the same. 81 for 6. Once again, Shahid Abada into the attack. Another dot ball. He's quick to his mark, putting pressure on the batsman Pringle. Another dot ball, bowled and fielded by the bowler as well. Another dot ball. That's 4 in a row. That's 4 in a row. Abada putting the squeeze on Primrose here. And the young lady is coming to look at the monitor. Batsman going across the line. Fielder coming in from the mid-wicket boundary. And that's a single. It's absolutely fantastic. The weather's been playing along. Everybody's walking around with food and water. Please, Kanala, stay hydrated, because yesterday one of the players collapsed because of dehydration. I hope he's okay. I've inquired by the medical people, but it was a different lot of staff that was here yesterday. I hope the young man is okay. Kauthar, is he okay? Kauthar, don't know. Kauthar keeps a score. I know he's out. I must tell them. Another cheeky single there for Primrose. They are 6 wickets down. It's now 83 for 6. And I think that is Salih Jaffer bowling from the Wynberg end. I'm correct. Salih Jaffer, he used to play for Strandfontein Cricket Club. More than useful bowler, steaming in from the Wynberg end. That's a comfortable single. Score goes to 84 for 6. 17.1 overs. Salih Jaffer again into the attack. Oh! Clean the batsman up completely. Gone and forgotten. Stumps all over the show. Umpires will be busy. Scorekeepers doing the job. Batsman walking to the boundary. What a beautiful delivery. So that is 7 wickets down. 84 for 7. Primrose Invitational team up against United Invitational in an exhibition game here at the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth cricket tournament at Rosemead, the home of Primrose Cricket Club. This tournament started on Friday. Yesterday was absolutely fantastic. We say shukr to Allah. Today there's a bit of a breeze as well. It's not as hot as yesterday, but please stay hydrated. Lot of water, a lot of fluids. Batsmen coming in at 17.3 overs. There's another 2.3 overs remaining. 2.2 overs. Because they only bowl 5 balls. Right, Kauthar? Kauthar's birthday today. Mubarak, Kauthar. Unfortunately, I don't have a fantastic voice to sing, Kauthar. Otherwise, I would have sung you some happy birthday melody. But I will be chasing all these people away. So we will rather just announce that it's your birthday. And of course, Mariam Adams has brought her husband Qasim along. So we say shukran to Mariam. Jaffa into the attack again. Yeah, that's a wide. That's 2 runs to the score of Primrose. They are now 88 for 7. Once again, Jaffa at his mark from the Weinberg end. Stemming in. Bowling to Mahir Extian. See what Mahir is going to do. Plays it into the covers. Oh, that's a cheeky single, but he gets away with it. Mahir Extian is the son of Wasim Extian. His dad and I used to play a bit of cricket together when we were a bit younger. But we're not old, we're just not young enough to play cricket. What must they come and fix? Okay, there's some silver metal thing hanging loose around the caravan. If somebody can just come and fix that kanala as a brief min fadlik, we will appreciate that. Yusuf Keet is back into the attack. Let's see what he can do. Yusuf Keet, affectionately known, but I don't think I'll mention his nickname to the people. His name is Yusuf Keet. Used to play for Bluebells Cricket Club. Is now with United Cricket Club. He's going to bowl to Mahir Extian, Wasif's boy. Yusuf in. That's a beautifully played shot through the covers. Is it going to go all the way? Yes. Wow, Mahir, that was a beautiful cover drive. The left-hander just leaned into it. Full flow of the bat. Great timing. What a beautiful shot. Could possibly be the shot of the day. Fantastic boundary by young Mahir Extian. Once again, Yusuf Keet adjusting his field. See if he can peg down Mahir Extian. Cheeky single for Mahir and they get away with it. They get away with it. Extian and Pringle at the wicket. That was very cheeky. Played it with soft hands, a very deft touch. And the score is now 92 for 7. Yusuf Keet into the attack to young Pringle. Is that 4 byes? Is that byes? Let's see what the umpire is going to say. Oh, beautiful fielding on the boundary by United. Let's see what the umpire's signal is, or if there is a signal. No signal at all, so obviously that one came off the bat. 2 more runs to the score of Primrose. I think that's 3 runs, yeah. That's 3 runs. Meyer Extern on strike. Facing Keith. No run. Keith winning that battle against Meyer Extern. 18.4 overs bowled. 95 for 7. Primrose invitation. Keith into Extend. Extend is going big. Is that at some maximum? That's a massive boundary towards the clubhouse area. Meyer Extend just hoiks it. Beautiful pickup over the mid-wicket boundary. 6 runs to the score of Primrose. That's a beautiful maximum and a well-needed one as well. It's going to be a change of bowler now. And is that Galant? That looks like young. I look like young Ismail Galant. Bowling from the Cape Town end. And he's going to bowl to Meyer Extern. Ismail Galant, son of Ahmad Galant, in from the Cape Town end. Meyer, that's a chance. Who's going to, oh, beautifully taken catch. That's the end of Meyer Extern. He didn't have a choice but to go for it. Got a top edge and was caught here in the covers. Meyer Extern gone for 12 off 5. And that wicket belongs to Ismail Galant. We just had a short cut in power. I thought Eskom was in play again, but unfortunately no. Those guys that you puts off the switch, they're on holiday. So we have some power for December. So Eskom is not busy with us. There is power, the lights, everything's happening here at Primrose. Everything's working. The people are working, the cricket is working, the electricity is on, alhamdulillah, and the Eskom people is on leave. So we will have electricity in December. Once again, Ismail Galant. To the new batsman. Playing across the line on the leg side, and it's going to run. Yes! Just makes it over the boundary with the 2 United fielders attacking the ball, converging onto it. But the ball wins the race. Another 4 runs to the score of Primrose Cricket Club in this exhibition game at Rosmead A. But at Rosmead B is the big one happening. It's an eliminator. Primrose against Ottomans. We're going to see who's going to be the victors there and who's going to play in the final this afternoon. So that is United needs 94 to win. Primrose scored 93. That is the eliminator. Galant into skier out. David Woody skier out. Safe into the covers. The fielder had to turn around. It was a difficult chance. And that's David Woody skier out. Batting. Man's been around for a long time. Absolute quality spinner as well. Once again, Ismail Galant. Is that a C? Yeah, I thought they could go for 2, but not to be. Scores 107 for 8 of 19.4 overs. There's an opportunity. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Ball dropped on the mid-wicket area. Is that the end of the innings? Yes, that is the end of the innings. 107 for 8. That means United will need 108 runs of their allotted amount of overs to see if they can walk away with bragging rights in this exhibition game. Primrose Cricket Club Invitational up against Altius United Cricket Club Invitational at the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth cricket tournament. Very exciting and entertaining first innings of the game we had. United will be batting in the second innings, some stunning catches that went down. But let's see what's going to happen in the second half of this game. And of course, on the B field, it's winner takes all going into the final against Sunningdale. Under 18, Ottomans trying to get to 19.
When we take care of each other, wonderful things happen. Children thrive, the elderly rejoice, communities celebrate. Awqaf South Africa, a charitable Awqaf receiving organization, makes it easy to share the care. All donations are plowed into Sharia-compliant investments, while the fruits support a great variety of charitable causes. Visit the Awqaf South Africa website at awqafsa.org.za to discover how your Awqaf can bless our community with the legacy of care. Awqaf South Africa, share the care. Water. As the most precious blessing from Allah, it gives and sustains life while purifying humankind and the earth. The Awqaf South Africa Water and Sanitation Awqaf is dedicated to assisting schools and communities in need of water, thereby impacting on the lives of thousands, especially in rural communities, in drought-prone areas of South Africa. The need is hard to quench, as is the joy and gratitude of those who benefit from it. One borehole can cost as much as 80,000 Rand. It may sound overwhelming, but when we all pitch in, it's doable. How much will you pitch in? Awqaf South Africa, share the care.
This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth, and moisturized. I love you. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream. This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth, and moisturized. I love you. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream. This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth, and moisturized. I love you. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream. This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth and moisturized. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream. This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth and moisturized. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream. This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth and moisturized. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream.
Water. As the most precious blessing from Allah, it gives and sustains life while purifying humankind and the earth. The Awqaf South Africa Water and Sanitation Awqaf is dedicated to assisting schools and communities in need of water, thereby impacting on the lives of thousands, especially in rural communities, in drought-prone areas of South Africa. The need is hard to quench, as is the joy and gratitude of those who benefit from it. One borehole can cost as much as 80,000 Rand. It may sound overwhelming, but when we all pitch in, it's doable. How much will you pitch in? Awqaf South Africa, share the care.
Start your day fresh with Shower to Shower's new revitalizing body wash. It's pH balanced and enriched with tissue oil and multivitamins, so you can start every day with fresh, smooth skin. Shower to Shower. Stay shower fresh.
People think I'm too ambitious. I say there's no such thing. Why settle for average when I can choose to be extreme? So I push myself harder. I break through my limits. And every time I think I've performed at my peak, I know I'm just getting started. Take fresh to the extreme with new Shower to Shower Men.
When we take care of each other, wonderful things happen. Children thrive, the elderly rejoice, communities celebrate. Awqaf South Africa, a charitable Awqaf receiving organization, makes it easy to share the care. All donations are plowed into Sharia-compliant investments, while the fruits support a great variety of charitable causes. Visit the Awqaf South Africa website at awqafsa.org.za to discover how your Awqaf can bless our community with the legacy of care. Awqaf South Africa, share the care.
How do you innovate laundry powder?
Introducing a first in South Africa, Personal Touch Washing Powder Sheets. It's washing powder compressed into smart, compact sheets.
See? No guesses, no misses.
One sheet equals one load. It dissolves quickly, leaving behind no residue or stains, just ultra clean laundry.
It will change the way you do laundry.
Smart sheets, easy laundry.
This is my family, and I've always taken care of their skin, from their hands to their toes. With Clear's new 48-hour Nutri-Moist formula, I can show more love for their skin, keeping it soft, smooth and moisturized. Enriched with pure glycerine and captivating fragrances, Clear is South Africa's #1 body cream.
water. As the most precious blessing from Allah, it gives and sustains life while purifying humankind and the earth. The Awqaf South Africa Water and Sanitation Waqf is dedicated to assisting schools and
It's the start of the United innings. Justin Pringle in from the Wynberg end. It's a leg by. And United has opened their account. And Mr. Galant is coming to tell us who the batsman is. So it's Noor Gabriels and Kieran Kenny. It's Kieran Kenny, he's the left-hander. He's on strike. And the other batsman is Noor Gabriels. Justin Pringle. Into the breeze. To Kieran Kenny. Is that it? Oh, fumble by the wicketkeeper. Can't blame the wicketkeeper. I think the ball just bumped on some stone there. And it's David Skirod with the number 1 on his back. Going back into the mid-wicket boundary area. Gabriel's on strike. Oh. Comes off his leg. So that's a dot ball. So it's Noor Gabriel's on strike. Facing Justin Pringle. Oh, beautiful shot. Great fielding. Fantastic return as well. That was all around very good cricket. That was fantastic cricket.
Where's your point? Come on, man.
Kieran Kenny. He's facing up against young Pringle. Justin Pringle. Left arm over the wicket. In the block hole. No run. Beautiful delivery. Oops, there, that stuff. It's an all-family affair here. Sergio Pringle replacing his brother from the Cape Town end into Kenny. Kieran Kenny didn't offer a shot. There was an appeal for LBW. Umpire's calling dead ball. And batsman back on the official ends. So Kieran Kenny will be facing again. Pringle into Kenny. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Just caressing it through the covers. 4 runs. That was an absolute exquisite shot by Kieran Kenny. Just leaned into it. Full flow of the bat. Piercing the covers. That was a fantastic shot. That is 4 runs to United Cricket Club. Once again, young Pringle into Kenny. Oh, that's a no ball. That is 2 runs to the score. Kenny ready to face Pringle. Pringle in from the Cape Town end. Oh, that's a maximum. Beautiful shot by Kenny. And a no ball. That's a boundary and a no ball. So that's 8 runs off 1 ball. That was a beautiful shot. And I see the umpire signaled free hit. Okay, and it's a free hit as well. It's becoming a very expensive over. Let's see what Pringle can do with this one. That's a single. Score now moves on to 20. Of 1.2. Kenny, 11 of 7. Gabriel's on strike. Beautiful bowling and fielding there by Pringle. He's redeemed himself with that ball. Bit of an expensive over though. Was it 2 no balls, a maximum, a boundary and a single. So the exhibition game here at Rosemead is all for bragging rights. See who's going to win this one. United up against Primrose. And of course, Mai's brother Shaim, Exian, also here to support his young brother. Dad is here as well. And let's see who's the new bowler. That is Mahir Exian. He's up against Kenny. Mahir coming from the Weinberg end with the breeze behind his back. Oh, got a massive edge, but down to third man. Sweeper on the third man boundary, and it's only a single. Let's see how Gabriels will handle the pace of Meyer Extian. He's the spearhead of the Primrose attack. He's coming in with a breeze behind his back from the Weinberg end. Ah, and he's cleaned up Gabriels. Gabriels is gone. 1 run off 2 balls. Delivered full, fast and straight. And that's the end of Gabriel's. Serious talent, Meyer Extian. He's got some exceptional gas as well. Gabriel's could not handle the hit out in the middle from Extian. And that is 1 wicket down. That's the first wicket down for Altius United in this exhibition game against Primrose Cricket Club here at Rosmead in the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth cricket tournament. It's all happening on the B field where Ottomans chasing 94 to go into the final against Sunningdale at 4:30 this afternoon. There's a new batsman, and he is going to see if Yusuf Abrams, I wonder if his family of Putasainia Abrams, and it's extended into Abrams. That's a dot ball. Beautiful ball, bowling Meyer. Fantastic. So that's Yusuf Abrams up against Meyer Extian. Meyer Extian, obviously, as I mentioned, the spearhead of the Primrose attack. And Shaim has brought his beautiful daughter along as well. She's coming to watch her uncle play. Meyer into Yusuf. Oh, no run. That's another dot ball. Scores stay the same. 21-4-1. Would be interesting to know what the scores is at the back on the B field between Ottomans and Primrose, who is going through to the final this afternoon. But after this game, it will be Primrose up against Durbanville in the under 16 age group for the final. Oh, that is the end of Yusuf Abrams, cleaned up by Meyer Extian. It's fast and furious, straight, gone and forgotten. Another wicket down, 21-2. Meyer Extian is on fire. Ottomans, 19. Ottomans struggling at the back, 19-6, chasing 94 to get into the final. It's a funny old game called cricket. It's not over until the lady sings. We're not going to say whether she's overweight or not, but it's not over. New batsman, left-hander on strike for United Cricket Club. And Mahir Extian is causing some serious damage here for Primrose. In his first over, he's already taken 2 wickets. Once again, we have to say shukran to Frying Nemo in Kromboom Road, Noor Hendricks, for the lovely lunches that he sponsored. We say shukran to Noor and to Frying Nemo. Mahir into the batsman. Oh, short delivery. Is it a? That's wide. That's a wide. But that one was viciously quick. New batsman on strike, facing the speed and accuracy of Mahir Extian. Let's see what happens to this one. Ooh, another dot ball. Up and a no ball. And that's a free hit. There we go, batsman. Go big or go home. It's a free hit. Throw the bat at it. Let's see who's going to be the victor on this ball. Can Mahir redeem himself? Can the batsman try and get a boundary or a maximum? It's happening on the next one. And it's Wanza, the man that took a brilliant catch in the United innings, facing Mahir Extian. Now, no run whatsoever. So we say once again to Noor Hendricks of Frying Nemo. He sponsored the lunches. They are out in Kromboom Road. I will definitely make a turn there sometime, inshallah. The lunch was fantastic. Nice fish and chips on a Sunday. Nothing wrong with it. Noor Hendricks of Frying Nemo in Kromboom Road. Mahir Extian in from the Weinberg end. Up against Wanza.
Good Mahir, good Mahir.
An excellent over from Mahir Extian. He's definitely has got an electric screwdriver with him. He's tightening the screws on United's batting lineup. It's Extian to Wanza. That was a slower delivery. Some intelligent bowling there. So it's Wanza and Kenny at the wicket. Kenny's got 12 of 8. Wanza yet to open his account. He's faced 3 deliveries from Extian. And United at the moment, 25 for 2. It's a bit of an uphill battle for Ottomans on the B field, trying to get the magical 94 runs to be able to compete for the final this afternoon at 4:30 against Sunningdale. They're definitely not out of it. Anything can happen in the game of cricket. And the new bowler is going to be, and David Skirot is going to tell us who the new bowler is. Kurt Sias is the new bowler, and he'll be bowling to Kenny, who's just 2 overs before hit a beautiful 6 and an exquisite cover drive. And it's Kurt Sias. He's going to bowl to Kieron Kenny. 25 for 2, Altius United. Katsias into Kenny. Is that a wide? Yes, indeed, it's a wide. Down the leg side. Umpire Sadiq Maya opening his shoulders and signaling a wide. Once again, Katsias into the attack to Kieran Kenny. Ooh. That's a cheeky leg by. Kenny went for a big hoik, ball into his body. Umpire signal, leg by. 1 run to the score of Altius United. David Skirot is warming up here on the boundary. You must signal there. David Skirot obviously is seems like he's going to be the next bowler. He's warming up here on the boundary. Like they say in Afrikaans, they maak los. Die man maak los. Katsias in to Wanza. Just a change of field there from Zaim Najjar. He's the captain of the day for Primrose Cricket Club in this exhibition game. Katsias in. Seems like another wide. Yes, indeed, it's another wide. The target is 109. That's the magical total that United have to get to have some bragging rights in this exhibition game. Short mid wicket, 1 run to the total, and a 1 run to Wanza. Kenny back on strike. He's going to face Katsias. He's coming in from the Cape Town end at the Awqaf South Africa 100 ball youth cricket tournament at Rosmead, the home of Primrose Cricket Club. Once again, Kenny on strike. Works it over the fine leg boundary, and that is another maximum for Kieran Kenny. A well-needed boundary for United Cricket Club. As we've mentioned, that the game that will be happening immediately after the exhibition game on the A field is the boys under 16 age group competing for the title of under 16 champions in the Awqaf SA 100 ball youth cricket tournament. And the two teams that will be doing battle will be the host Primrose, who's in conjunction with the Awqaf SA. They will be up against Durbanville Cricket Club. There is a bowling change from the Cape Town end. And the new bowler is bowling to Kieran Kenny. So the new bowler is Zakir Lukan. He will be bowling to Kieran Kenny, that's in devastating form. Into the covers. And the point doing the fielding. No run. Once again. Lukan. Oh, that's a massive hoik by Kenny. That's a maximum, another big 6 onto the grass embankment here at Rosmead Cricket Ground. A well-needed boundary for United Cricket Club. Once again. Lucan to Kenny. Cheeky single into the covers. Whoa! There was a shot. Are they going to go for the second one? Yeah, that's 2 runs to Kieran Kenny. That would have been a very tight one if it was a direct hit. Unfortunately, was not to be, and Kieran Kenny is surviving. Lucan into Kenny. Kenny going big again. Does he have the legs on it? Oh, most definitely. Ball carrying over the boundaries, got the legs. Another 6 to Kieran Kenny. And that propels the scores of United Cricket Club, who is chasing 108 for victory to secure bragging rights. Another deft touch, soft hands from Kenny to get the single. Scores now 51. It's 52 for 2 of 30 balls, chasing a target of 109 for victory against Primrose Cricket Club, and that is Altius United Cricket Club. And the new bowler, is that David Skirot? Yes, that is young David Skirot. A man with a mountain of experience. Let's see if he can subdue the aggressive batting of Kieran Kenny, left-handed opening bat of United Cricket Club. Skirot left arm to Kenny, left-hand batsman. Another beautiful hoik, the fine leg boundary, to the square leg boundary, sorry, by Kieran Kenny off the first ball of David Skirot. A bit of a misfield here on the boundary. So once again, it will be David Skirot into Kenny. What can Kenny do to this one? Another one onto the square leg boundary, being swept on the boundary. There's a run out. Nope, no run out at all. Kieran Kenny, quick of the mark. And that's another 2 runs to the score of United. Skirot into Kenny. Kenny goes big again. Beautiful shot over extra cover. Left-handed inside out shot for 6. That was an absolute special shot by Kieran Kenny. Cannot put enough superlatives to such a beautiful cricket shot. Inside out over the covers, 6 runs. And Kenny is taking the challenge to the bowlers. He's on 45 of 18 deliveries. Another boundary to Kenny. And that brings Kenny on to 49 of 19 deliveries. 1 shy of his half century. Even if the ball goes, you have to. Skirot into Kenny. Nope, not his magical 50 as at yet. Scores at the moment 68 for 2 of 7. United chasing a target of 109 for victory. At the wicket, at the moment, it is Kieran Kenny, 49 runs of 20 deliveries. And ably assisted by Wanza. He's got 1 of 5 deliveries. New bowler in to Kenny. That's a wide. Umpire signaling wide. New bowler into Kenny. There we have it. Well played, fella. Well played, Kieran Kenny. 50 of 21 balls. 50 of 21 balls. 190 plus strike rate. Played some exquisite shots all around the park. That's 50 for Kieran Kenny. 68, 70 for 2 for United. And that is courteous. Wanza just turning that one around the corner. Is it a leg by? Let's see what the umpire says. Yes, indeed, it's a leg by. Came off the pad. And that is 72 for 2 of 7.2 overs. Courteous into the attack from the Weinberg end up against Kenny. Another wicket at, unfortunately, not a single, safely into the hands of the wicket keeper. Katsias into the attack against Kieran Kenny. Oh, what a beautiful shot over the mid of boundary. He just caressed that one. Kieran Kenny is on fire. Kieran Kenny is definitely on fire. Primroses need to get Kieran Kenny to have any say in this game. If Kenny is out there for the next 5 overs, you can call and kiss this game goodbye. This man is playing the innings and is out of his skin. Wonderful, wonderful shot selection by young Kieran Kenny. The new bowler into attack now is Akil Khasib. And he's bowling to Wanza from the Cape Town end. Hulle moet nog water bring. Is er nie more water aan? Khasib into Wanza. Massive hook with the bat. No run. Once again, Khasib into Wanza. Is there a chance? Is there an opportunity? Now dropped in the deep, and that's a single. It doesn't look too good for Ottomans on the B field in the eliminator against Primrose. They are 40 for 8. I think Ottomans would need a miracle to pull a rabbit out of this hat on the B field. But as they say, cricket is a funny old game. It ain't over until it's over. And this is Kenny on strike. And of course, logic dictates that you have your 5 men on the boundary. See if we can pick up the wicket of Kenny and if Kenny is going to go big. It's another single. A single to Kenny. He moves on to 54. United 78 for 2. Once again, it's Khasib into Wanza. Short single. Another 1 run to the total of United as they're slowly creeping towards the magical mark of 109 for victory in this exhibition game here at Rosmy, the home of Primrose, in the Awqaf SA 100 ball youth cricket tournament. Khasib into Kenny. Caressing it through the covers. That's unfortunately, that is a boundary. The fielder tried his utmost, crawling and swimming behind the ball, but end of the day is the ball won the race. So Kenny is standing between victory and defeat for his team of Primrose. He's playing an absolute beautiful, well-timed and aggressive innings, but some fantastic cricket shots. It's fortunate for Kenny. Hoyt got a slight bit of a bat on it. And he gets a single. Khasib to Wanza. It looks like a wide, yes, definitely called wide by the umpire. Another 2 runs to the score. It's 23 needed of 54 balls. There's more than enough balls. 23 of 54 balls with Wanza on strike. Got a top edge there. And that's 4 runs to United. So it's only 19 needed now. 19 runs needed by United to be able to take home the bragging rights against Primrose Cricket Club. Another beautiful touch by Wanza, steering it down to the 3rd man boundary, and he gets a single. Scores is now moved on to 91 for 2. That's United 91 for 2. Once again, Khasib into Kenny. Massive hoik, no contact, but the umpire has signaled wide. So United require 16 runs, 16 runs of 90 balls. Sorry, of 50 balls. It's 100 balls. I just added 40 balls to it. Sorry for that. Kieran Kenny, 60 of 26 balls. What is your strike rate there? The strike rate is 208. 231. 231 strike rate for Kieran Kenny. And as David Skirot back into the attack, and he's going to bowl to Wanza. And he gets a single. Oh, he's out. The bat was in the air. Wanza ran out. If he had put his bat down, he would have made his ground from where we are sitting. But his bat was definitely in the air. And a direct shy from the covers. And that was the end of Wanza. I think Wanza was a bit very lackadaisical in running on that one. That run was definitely on. It was his call, but unfortunately, he was a few centimeters short. It looks like Primrose under 18 will probably compete in the final against Sunningdale this afternoon at 4:30. We have not received any answer about what's happening on the B field. Game's done? Yeah, the game is done. In the eliminator. Yeah, the game's done in the eliminator. Under 18, Primrose versus Ottomans. And Primrose defeating Ottomans by 43 runs. And then at 4:30, they will be contesting the final against Sunningdale this afternoon. But we say shukran very much to both teams. Mubarak to Primrose for winning. And, of course, to Ottomans for being gallant opposition in this game. We have the two captains here. He goes first. Yazid. Yazid is the captain of Ottomans, and unfortunately, he did not cross the line against Primrose. Yazid, a bit of a disappointment. Where do you think it all went wrong?
I think in the batting, it's a tough wicket to play on, but I think we went out to the wrong attitude in the batting and some mistakes in the field as well.
When you say some mistakes in the field, what do you mean? A bit of sloppy fielding, maybe some catches that went down?
I think maybe a lack of intensity that we had, but in the end, I think it came down to the batting. We weren't as, the intensity was a bit low in the batting as well.
Would you say you were a couple of runs short? Or, as you mentioned, the intensity, you batted second and the chase was just not on. There wasn't partnerships put together. Could that be the deterring factor? Had you put some decent partnerships together and not lose wickets at regular intervals, it would have probably been a different ball game.
Yes, I think the partnership story, I think it was a tough wicket to play on, to survive there instead of, we went with the aggressive approach instead of just trying to work the ball around. So, yeah, the partnerships definitely let us down at the end of the day.
We say shukran to Yazid and his team. Well done. There's always a next time. You know, it's not the end of the day. You guys are young. Thanks for showcasing your talents, for coming out in your droves and enjoying the festival. We say well done to you and your club for always being there in the forefront of club cricket and leading the way for the youth for the future. Shukran very much, Yazid.
Shukran.
And now we speak to the captain, the winning captain of Primrose Cricket Club. And his name is Abdul Hakim Abrams. Slamat Mubarak, well done to the victory and for getting to the final in this eliminator. What would you ascribe your victory to for during this game that has just passed?
Firstly, we would just like to thank Ottomans for coming out to the tournament today. You guys played with a lot of heart, but I feel like we as a unit, we decided that the wicket looked as if it was going to crumble a bit. We knew that batting second would be tough on the wicket, but I feel we left it a few runs short, but we played with our hearts on the line, our hearts on the sleeve, and I feel as if Ottomans did well to keep it going, but thankfully we got over the line at the end.
Yazid, you have to take a break now because within the next 2 hours, you'll be back on the field and you will be competing in the final. Butterflies, how does it feel at the moment? Enough butterflies?
Yes, it is quite nerve-wracking, but I'm sure we'll put this one in the back pocket. We'll keep it going towards the final, try and keep the momentum going. Stay warm, stay ready, keep our mind occupied so long, and hopefully the final can go away as well.
That is the voice of Yazid, the captain of Primrose. We wish him all the best. We'll see you guys later this afternoon. I think you deserve an extra bottle of water or a cool drink. Julle is jonk, julle drink cool drinks. And go grab a burger. All the best, Slamat, for you. Yeah, that is the two captains, the one from Ottomans and Primrose that competed in the eliminator for the rights to compete in the final this afternoon against Sunningdale. We say well done to Primrose. Unfortunately, Ottomans, next time, inshallah, they are a good enough club and team. And this one is out in the deep, just dropping short. It's Kieran Kenny that went big there. He is on 61 of 27. Scores now 99 for 3. And United needs 10 runs off 10 runs of 40 balls to walk away with bragging rights in this one. Skied out into Abada. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Is that Ismail Halant? That's a beautiful shot. Cross the line. Over the mid-wicket boundary. 4 runs to Ismail Halant. So it is Halant and Kenny at the wicket. It's 103. And it looks like United is slowly walking towards victory and bragging rights in this exhibition game here at Rosemead. David Skirot into Halant, pedals one around the corner, gets another single, 104 for 3. We're not going to call the game as at yet. Anything can happen, but at this moment, it is United's to lose. Let's see what happens. United is definitely on the front foot in this game. And of course, as we've said, anything can happen. The Primrose coach is feeding his face past the commentary area. I hope that food is enough for him. It's the new bowler. Is that Meyer? That's Meyer extern. And he's going to bowl to Ismail Halant. And it's 5 runs to win for Altius United in this exhibition game at the Awqaf SA 100 ball youth cricket tournament. Extern into Halant. That's a cheeky single by United, and that brings Kieran Kenny on strike. Scores 105 for 3, a boundary away from victory. Let's see if Kieran Kenny can finish us off in style.
Kuli van Oorzoek. Kuli van Oorzoek.
I see Waiba still walking around with a bright orange umbrella. She hired that with a medical aid card from Mallomed. Once again, That's 4 runs to Kieran Kenny. That is the end of the game. We say congratulations to United. Bragging rights goes to them in this exhibition game. Well played, boys. Well done, Kieran Kenny. Definitely our man of the match. 60, I think he scored 66 of 28. United winning by 7 wickets. So that's the end of the exhibition game. Primrose under 18 will be in the final. The umpires are signaling something.
When we take care of each other, wonderful things happen. Children thrive, the elderly rejoice, communities celebrate. Awqaf South Africa, a charitable Awqaf receiving organization, makes it easy to share the care. All donations are plowed into Sharia-compliant investments, while the fruits support a great variety of charitable causes. Visit the Awqaf South Africa website at awqafsa.org.za to discover how your Awqaf can bless our community with the legacy.
People think I'm too ambitious. I say there's no such thing. Why settle for average when I can choose to be extreme? So I push myself harder. I break through my limits. And every time I think I've performed at my peak, I know I'm just getting started. Take fresh to the extreme with new shower to shower men.